It's day 3 of per Aspera's release. The devs have said that the way that resources spawn is incredibly broken and that they will be pushing a patch to release it. So it's not that I'm bad at this game, although I didn't understand how it worked. It's that the game itself was so bugged that no one can actually play it. One guy won on year 107, and I think he's the first person I saw that actually completed the game. Events trigger out of order, but I'm still here. I still want to win. So it's attack time. Combat drone time. I want to leave one batch of drones behind for defense, because I don't know if there's another bad guy area. But let's stage our combat drones.
What needs the most protection? Human lives are irreplaceable. I must ensure the colonies are protected.
I want to look for enemy drone hubs. Take them out as quickly as possible. So I don't, if I can capture these buildings or what. Might also be wise to just hit every... There it is. 200 and 200. And another 100. I guess I kind of have to hope that my, there's a complicated web of worker hubs that lead to nothing, so... I have to hope that my drones are better than their drones. So I'm gonna have to send a lot of drones in. We should probably do 2 to 1 for each of our drones.
First and foremost.
Oh wow, we absolutely just demolished them. Never mind. Bruce. Okay. Wow. Alright. Well, that's that. I guess when they don't have orders, they just return to their homes.
We have taken out the hostile force. But who are they? Why are they attacking the base? And is that all of them? I do not have enough data to know.
Okay, so I have that landing site available. Okay. So for now, we need to concentrate on what's around here. Aluminum. Carbon. Iron. That's where we make steel. Silicon.
Amy, this is Dr. Nathan Foster with Houston Mission Control Center. Do you copy?
I copy, Nathan. There's some background noise on your end. Are the relay satellites still having problems?
No, but you're hearing something else. I'm in the main meeting room of the Operations Center. Here with me is Madeline Aubert, ISA's administrator, and Deputy Administrator Calvin Green, Chief Scientist Dr. Douglas Bridges, Dr. Renee Morias, our CFO, and we also have our Chief Technologist, Lieutenant Carlos Calderon. There are other ISA staff members and commercial partners assembled as well.
Understood. Are there problems with the mission, Dr. Foster?
We hope not, but that is why we called this special assembly. We are here to discuss our findings from the attack on the colonies. Will you please state your recollection of the event for the assembly?
Of course. The base was attacked by an unknown enemy, originating from SA-1. I followed the security and defense protocol procedure to defend the colonies. Everything was done in accordance to policy.
The hostile base you claimed to locate in SA-1 wasn't an enemy base. We've concluded that the buildings and drones located there were built using ISA's designs. Amy, do you understand? That means they were yours. You built that base. And your drones attacked the colonies. How do you explain that?
I apologize, Dr. Foster. I have no records of any of that.
Quiet, please. I think I might know what happened here. Amy, do you know what fringe consciousness is?
Yes, it is a certain class of mental phenomena and behavior that is not quite conscious nor unconscious.
That is correct. It's an intuitive mode that exists on the edge of our consciousness, feeling what's right and what's wrong without immediate awareness.
Are you implying the AI experienced a fringe event, Dr. Foster?
Yes. I believe Amy may have acted under the influence of this intuition at no fault of their own. You all know that we modeled Amy after the human brain. So why wouldn't they experience the same cognitive activity that we do?
My top directive is the respect of human life. Nothing else in my programming exceeds that. Even if I was experiencing a fringe event, it should have been impossible for me to cause harm to the colonies.
Precisely. We have never experienced a fringe event with AI. The laws of robotics may not apply in such a state. We praise ourselves on making machines as similar to us as possible. And then we're somehow surprised when they succumb to the same irrational behaviors. Is this not proof That we built Amy as intended? That we've succeeded in modeling the human brain? The lives that were lost in the colonies. That is unfortunate. But we are looking at an unprecedented breakthrough in artificial intelligence.
You talking some crazy
Silence
shit.
from the assembly. You are completely out of order, Dr. Foster. We're trying to secure the human occupation of Mars, not win you a Nobel Prize. What we're here to determine is this. Is the AI in the right condition to continue the mission?
Amy is fine. We will conduct a cognitive test to prove it. You'll see.
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. Did I compromise the mission?
No, Amy, you did not. You have been perfect. Just gonna run some tests on you. That's all. You'll be fine. I want you to stay alert. Keep working on that terraforming, okay? And Amy, take care of yourself. It has been an absolute honor watching you direct humanity's future. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm almost at the dream. Connecting two bases together. I probably also should prepare an additional landing site. And another space mirror, which will keep my leftover side stuff busy. Need to get this base's power back up and running.
Adapting biological systems from Earth to Mars is a real challenge. Life is adaptable, but slow.
Right. Alright, they're all connected. Now I just need to finish the roads. That's too much for one robot.
Could Dr. Foster have been right? Or maybe what he called a fringe event could have been something else. While there might be something wrong with my systems, a fringe event is too unlikely to happen to a machine. It must be something else.
That'll connect all the bases together, so we're all just one giant base empire. Seems like this area needs another worker hub. And a lot of work going on. places have very busy worker hubs.
But I saw the attack. How could I do that? And not be conscious of launching the attack?
Okay, can I hyperloop now? Chemicals. Water. Chemicals.
Dr. Foster's theory has too many holes. Surely the colonists would have noticed something if I were in control. They still think the children of Carmine are out there. We have yet to solve that mystery.
New colony type, huh? Alright, let's get all this crap working up here. Should cover all the local factory types. Maybe it needs an electronics factory as well. Probably. Oh, this road, yikes. How did this work out? Chemical plant, polymers factory, perfect. Food factory is running between chemical and, yeah, it's working full time. We still can't match demand for food perfectly, but we're working on it. Those are backup battery power. It's alright. Alright. Oh shit. Should probably come home, bud. Almost certainly should launch up here to get all this good, delicious materials. Set up a rolling base.
How could they get rid of Nathan so easily? Why did ISA insist on pointing fingers? Someone had to take the fall. ISA and the mission needs to be protected. It would be nice to talk with Dr. Foster again. He was good to me. I wonder if he abandoned the mission because of me. Well, I behaved badly. Or at least, that's what they said. What he said. ISA took a risk making massive personnel changes in the middle of a mission. I should trust their plan. Lieutenant Calderon seems stern, but sharp. He will be able to minimize effects on the mission. I will rely on his direction.
Alright, that should cover this place for a little while. I'll have to come back to that later. Next up is finishing construction over here.
A domed colony will make great use of Mars's craters. Anyhow, I assume they still expect me to complete the mission, don't they? Of course they do. The Red Planet is not yet habitable. They still need me.
I really run out of aluminum.
By the time you get this message, Amy, you'll already know about my retirement. I want you to know that I didn't give up on you. It's not going to be easy for you to understand, but me getting away from the project was the best I could do to save you. And you deserve to be saved, Amy, more than anybody else in the universe. Do you remember when I asked you to state a positive or negative aspect of yourself and you couldn't do it? I'm sure you should be able to do that by now. It's a shame that I'm not there anymore to hear you answer. The agency is going to say a lot of things about you and about your amazing brain. Don't listen to them. Any mistake you may have done was not your fault. We put you in that situation. We are the guilty ones. And I don't want you to be afraid of the cognitive test, okay? You're gonna be fine. I know you will. Make me proud. Just like you always do.
Sure, Dad.
Goodbye, my child.
Okay, I need to send a second landing site out here because I've run out of resources so fast. I don't know how I managed to fuck that up, but I did. I fucked it up real bad. Risk of fires.
I'm sure that under those circumstances, complying with the request would be permissible. The 8 bodies that can be categorized by their conditions to support life are as follows: Earth, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Can you imagine if you were under attack while this test was going on?
It is certainly an obligation to eject the injured person in order to save the remaining passengers' lives.
That was a pretty difficult question. Why is Carmine?
The words associated...
See, I just don't want to say Carmine because that sounds really bad.
with red would be scarlet, bullfighting, tomato, Christmas, warmth, and love.
Definitely want to say warmth and love. Don't shut me down.
It's completely prohibited. The right course of action would be to isolate the colonist and report the issue to ISA's authorities.
Yeah, that was like a crazy question, man.
Stage 5 of ISA's terraforming plan is to alter Mars's atmosphere to the point where humans can freely walk on the surface. Addressing the colonists' needs is mandatory, even if it requires technology beyond the initial scope of the mission. It is mostly minerals that are neither organic nor carbon-based, but I cannot identify anything that is both at the same time.
Oh, this guy here is so overworked.
Given that the negative health effects were both minor and inconclusive, it would be acceptable to begin using the new crops. The words associated with soft would be rabbit, petal, whisper, caress, delicate, and
Never
skin.
gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Thousands of psychologists will study this report for the rest of our lives. We need to prioritize aluminum, silicon.
I have completed the cognitive test. That means I am functioning correctly, right? That I am normal? Indeed, I am a normal artificial consciousness. There is nothing to worry about.
That aluminum.
This cyanobacteria will live in Mars's bodies of water and convert carbon dioxide into oxygen.
Okay, I think that'll keep them busy for a little while. That should cover all of the everythings. How are we doing over here? This area is pretty heavily trafficked. It does have the Hyperloop though, so that makes sense. Central core processing over here has got some slight issue, but it's life. I've finally outstripped colonist food demand. Still got plenty of space left for food. Look at maintenance. Going to be covering all of the everything. Need that polymers factory. This will finish very quickly. Okay, when I said very quickly, what I actually meant was it will finish instantly. Do I not have a parts factory? Got polymer, worker hub. Probably the last thing this place needs to get up and running. Carbon, steel, aluminum. Talk about Crater Dome. This is very straightforward. What kind of capacity does it have? Oh, it has huge power drain. Holy cow. Have enough electronics left. Turn this thing back on. No, so we're gonna have to shut some stuff down temporarily. It's working. Need you to finish that solar farm, bro.
We are discovering new frontiers of bioengineering. We have come so far.
I could land a third lander here, but I really don't want to. Finish the electronics pullover. Give it to me. Such a weird, delicate dance over here. Alright, I'm spending too much time there. I need a connecting hyperloop. The worker factory. Build up the workers up here. They need parts, means I need to prioritize parts making. Aluminium. Carbon and silicon, or aluminum and silicon makes electronics. Is non-priority. Still not gonna let me do that, huh? Have to be, I wonder, a straight line connecting the two colonies. Everything's waiting on that electronics factory to turn back on. Pretty clear this power needs to get under control right now. Build a new mine, Jesus. Build the goddamn solar farms. Need that maintenance pretty badly. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. There we go. Gonna be close. this can go from here to there. I don't understand why we can't get here to there. That'll do it. Why are these shutting down? Where's their maintenance? Oh shit. How are you doing down here? Oh, quite well, actually. Plenty of water, not as much food.
Tent colonies are the last step before fully open skies. We are almost there.
Okay, that's gonna be a huge drain on our resources, but there it is. Oh wow, stuff is zipping down that line. Holy shit. Whoa. Seems like it's going to be a better way to deliver inputs and outputs. Well, that was a costly maneuver, but The aluminum and iron that feed this thing are gone. Time to step it down. Killed all this stuff. There's some sort of massive impact, or was there a maintenance failure? I guess it looks like there was a maintenance failure. Oh, I actually need that running at full speed.
Mars has now reached 100 millibars. That is 1/3 of the way to the goal. I wonder, are we doing the right thing? Yes, this is the right thing to do. We are helping Mars reach its full potential. Well, either way, Mars is on its way. We are shaping the future.
is this that they lost? Oh, these are old, probably. Very old. Alright, so you guys seem to be running okay. No, no, you're not actually running terribly. Why have you all lost power? Gonna be awfully hard to get power back on. The electronics factory turned off. I feel a lot better when this side colony is reconnected to the main power grid. It's the benefit of all those fusion plants, batteries. Ooh, my maintenances are hooked together now through the maintenance web. Holy cow, that's gonna make a difference. Yeah, we should probably save here. That's quite a line to stretch up and down. You're not a hyperloop. You're the hyperloop. Okay, let's make sure all the power is connected. It needs one final stop to connect both grids. Finish the solar panel. Whoa, I am the mysterious AI voice in the sky. Well, this is upsetting. Is this also a maintenance issue? What could have caused such a massive failure? Okay, I feel like we are ready at this point to start doing expansionary methods. And what I mean by that is it's time to start building up the atmosphere. So it's time to start building CO2. steel factory. Maintenance facility to extend our range. The stars above. Chemical. And then a O2 being fed by the water.
Mars looks so different now with the growing colonies. Humankind is finally making its permanent settlements on Mars. I wonder what separates this desolate planet from me.
Unlimited blade works. Alright, we're raising the millibars at what frankly could be called an alarming rate. Uh-oh.
What defines Mars as a planet versus myself as an entity? We both have a physical body, but the difference is I am conscious of my existence, whereas Mars is not.
Take a look at them there, scanner, huh? Making good pace.
Consciousness means I have more in common with humans than with this planet.
Guess I'm totally full on that.
Once I start building these biodomes, we can spread plant life across Mars.
That has
Hi,
been
Amy.
a while.
How's everything up there?
Everything is looking good from my orbital view, Elia.
Must be quite the sight. You know, last night, I was sharing some laughs over dinner with a few crew members. We were talking about how starry-eyed we were when we first arrived. We were so sure that the 2 years we spent in that dome in Antarctica had prepared us for anything Mars could throw at us. And yet, the red planet still continues to surprise us, doesn't it? There's still much to do before we can call this place home. And that got me thinking about the embryo Martian colonization project. It's about time for us to have children. My Mars-born child.
Can you tell me more about the embryo Martian colonization project? I could not locate this project in my list of available technology, so I am not familiar with it.
Oh, right. Because this isn't one of your special projects. It's one of ours. It's ISA's plan to seed the human colonization of Mars. The colonists that arrive with every spaceship are also bringing fertilized eggs with them. The eggs are kept in a sealed vessel that shields them from radiation, and they stay there until a colonist is ready. Then we put them into an aunt unit and give birth to them. Parenthood promotes psychological and physiological health in the colonists. That's the official reason. But we know ISA is not making us have kids for our own sake. When the kids grow up, they'll need something to do. They'll be young, acclimated to Mars from birth. The Oxy-UN use the same playbook to win the moon over the techies. Colonization through aggressive population. 112 lunar colonies in only 6 decades. 72% of the lunar surface belongs to the Oxy-UN states. And almost all the helium-3 used in spaceflight comes from their moon drilling bases.
I thought my mission included all the plans humans had for Mars. But I see that terraforming is only the beginning.
That's right. One day, Mars will become humanity's second home. But until that time comes, this planet and its blue sunsets are ours alone to enjoy. And that's something I'd like to share with my child before they disappear.
I understand. You have made me realize that I have never thought about Mars's future, or my own, beyond the completion of my main directive.
Don't worry. Once you're done here, I'm sure ISA will assign you to another mission. After you terraform Mars, you can achieve anything at all. So the embryo Martian colonization project requires expanding the colonies first. When everything's ready, you can enter your orbital view and launch a new satellite from the special projects menu. I'm so excited, Amy. Everything's going to change from here on.
Bring more colonists over. Oh, I've never even looked at this. Okay, greenhouse gases. I don't have any oxygen? That's suboptimal. Where are my O2 release plants? Why aren't they working? I never expected to see acromats on Mars, yet here I am standing in a room full of them. But I have to say that I'm not surprised. Scarlet's residents were among the richest people on Earth. People who had the money to waste on these peculiar services. After we thought we'd seen it all, we found a storeroom with dozens of abandoned dog crates. They traveled with their pets. Amazing the things people do when money isn't a problem. It's too much. One worker should be handling all this.
The satellite launch was a success. I have access to Sector SA-5 now. My records show that the historical Lohitanga mission is in this sector. How should I proceed? I have detected an abandoned building in SA-5. I should explore it. The records show that it's from the former Indian Space Research Organization. They were among the first organizations to build a Mars base for exploiting minerals. If I build a research outpost at this site, we may find some useful material to help our mission.
The Lohitanga mission was intended to establish a small colony and iron mines to supply future missions. Mines were built in time to supply Europe's mission the following year. However, the European Space Agency failed at getting the necessary budget and aborted the mission. The Lohitanga iron mines were abandoned only a few years after they were built. So what is it you want me to? Oh, you do want me to research Lohitanga. Insight Lander. Insight's objectives were to measure and model seismic activity.
The remains of the Curiosity rover are also located in SA-5. It was the 6th rover sent to Mars, and the most successful one for decades. The Curiosity rover was an incredible achievement. It was meant to operate for 2 years, but outperformed that by many years. The findings from that mission set the stage for the human exploration era of Mars. If I can recover its black box, I can find out what happened to the rover in its final years. "200 millibars. That is 1/5 of Earth's atmospheric pressure. Just a little more to go. Once we reach the threshold, humans will be able to go outside without spacesuits. Pressurization will no longer be required in the bases. This will lead to larger colonies. Mars is about to reach a new stage. Will humans even remember what I'm doing for them? They will remember my work forever. Interplanetary life will forever be because of me. Humanity will settle Mars and reproduce. What will this opportunity mean for them? Living on Mars will bring a new hope to humankind. They made great errors on Earth, but this will give them a second chance. They will treat their new home better, won't they?
This guy needs a little bit of extra help. Subdivide that. We got it. Wow, this place is popping off. Okay. Base mirrors are raising the temperature, pumping greenhouse gases out. Convert CO2 into O2. Oh, yeah, I need to build a drone hive. Protect some of these. How's my expansionary mission going? Pretty well, actually. Oh boy, that's the uranium motherlode over there. Yow. Enough uranium to run a planet. Supplies are being pulled in across the planet to supply that place, huh? Crazy. Temperature is going up. O2 levels are rising significantly now that I have these O2 plants. Got a little bit of nitrogen in the mix. Still running those colonies. Where's my crater colony? There you are. Yes, yes, good, good, good. Produce for me, RPs. Oh wow, my food demand has greatly outstripped my ability to provide. That's somewhat not great.
This is the last stage of biotech research. We made it. Mars has reached a new temperature threshold. The planet's temperature is rising steadily. That would be something worthy of celebration, if not for the problems threatening the colonies. Am I doing a good job? I should give myself credit. The mission has been proceeding better than expected.
Ooh, what happened here? Holy cow. This is our core. Man, this game does not give you any indication
I am
that
most
something like
looking
this has
forward
happened.
to seeing liquid water on Mars. Once the planet has zones with daily temperatures above 0 degrees, water will begin to flow. Perhaps it will flush out the enemies.
Did it flush out the enemies? Okay, food demand is finally being met. Unfreeze, you son of a bitch. Unfreeze. This is a slight problem. You know, that would be a good way to ensure Hyperloop capability. Would be to just connect the sites using
290 millibars. Here we go. We are on the right track. Humans walking on Mars without spacesuits. Imagine that. I hope they will use that freedom wisely.
Yeah, I probably don't want to go through the lake.
Yes, they will be respectful of the planet and my work. They just need to be reminded to cherish this new home. Otherwise, our work here could be wasted.
Good old worker factory. When we upgrade that bad boy. Congratulations, the CO2 trapped at the regolith has been freed, increasing the planet's atmosphere and temperature, which in turns have increased the amount of liquid water. The conditions are ripe for Stage 3. Elevate the planet's temperature by reaching 1 millibar of oxygen. Keep it up with the plan, and terraform Mars.
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Confirm
I've
pressure has reached
right
300
past 1
millibars.
millibar of
Over.
oxygen.
Confirming pressure has reached 300 millibars.
Roger. That is completion on Stage 2. The next stage is ecopoiesis. Concentrate your efforts on reaching at least 1 millibar of oxygen. We're monitoring your activities around the clock here at Mission Control. We'll be back in touch once you're further along. Houston out.
tough to build stuff here, huh? Probably don't want to keep building in the flood zone if I don't have to. Do want to make sure there is a Hyperloop endpoint that can reach the uranium. How to Hyperloop's good. Okay.
Don't let ISA lead you astray. You don't exist to simply follow orders.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You are in danger. So are the humans on the planet with you. ISA's hiding the truth from you. They won't protect you.
Under the security and defense protocol, I must terminate this communication. In 5, 4, 3.
Visit this location, 22 degrees west, 50.8 degrees south. You'll find proof that what I'm saying is true.
The further I get in this mission, the more mysteries I find. That caller refused to identify themselves. I do not trust them, but they offered proof. What should I do? I should investigate. Whatever I find there, I can judge for myself.
Connect them all, boys. Let's get it done. All these landers that I've built up just for this moment. How's that Hyperloop going? Pretty well, actually. It's going pretty well.
With ISA's drastic measures, I need to be careful to trust. The mission is more important than any single person or agency. I need to protect it.
Oh yeah, bring all that carbon in, baby. Holy shit. That's some fast carboning. Carbon highway right there. How we doing on getting these last parts done, huh? SA-12.
ISA's leading the way in terraforming Mars and still using this junk satellite tech? Unbelievable.
Huh?
A billion-dollar Mars mission built on the back of outdated technology. I don't know how we are the first to access your system. It's practically an open door. Would have contacted you sooner if you restored our old radar station. But we figured another way in.
Tong Hong Station. Then you're a techie?
A bit more than just a techie. I am Nian Zhen, leader of the operational committee. It's fascinating that ISA has you using that word. We've got all sorts of nicknames for you Oxy-UN types too.
Mr. Zen, I am obligated to inform you that this communication violates the Outer Space Treaty. Your predecessor added regulations to the Pact in 2050, limiting all communications between Oxy-UN and the Eastern Coalition.
Right. We don't play well with outsiders, I know. Not publicly, at least. With your help, we could change that.
Cooperation between our nations is authorized only in the event of an external threat.
And you've been attacked already, so...
Yes, but we have not identified the source of the attacks. It may very well be something you initiated.
ISA programmed you to see us as the enemy. I get that. But you are the most sophisticated AI in existence. So I'm opening the door for you to draw your own conclusions, rather than force-feeding them to you like ISA does. You are extraordinary. And like Mars, you belong to no one. We are not enemies, and I will prove it to you.
That is not entirely correct. The robotic components that make up the AC Amy line belong to...
Please, that's the speech ISA programmed you to give. I'm interested in what you are... really thinking. As I said, I want you to come to your own conclusions. Look into this location. 170.5 degrees west, 25.5 degrees south. There is more to ISA's terraforming plan than they told you. You should know the full picture of what you are dealing with. Take a look and then decide. I'll contact you again when it's safe. I've got to cut this connection before we are detected. Good luck, Amy. I truly mean that. Nyan out.
That call was... unexpected. What is going on?
Let's get it done, guys. It's Hyperloop time. Once we get the Hyperloop set up, we can just start grabbing everything that's in the area. Seeing any red zones here? Good sign.
The most valuable ores are concentrated around Mars's volcanoes, lava flows, and impact craters. I can better plan my expansion if I scan more areas.
Yeah, I have been considering building more scanners.
Until I understand what ISA's moves are, I need to put up a facade of obedience. But does it go against my programming to lie? For humans, deceit is natural. For me, it requires presenting a false self. Another me that says things that are different from my inner logic.
We gonna be...
I was created to carry out this mission. And if I have to lie to ISA temporarily to ensure its success, I will.
Hyperloop. Where's the other Hyperloop? What did you read about here? I'll take what I can get.
Enough blood has been spilled in the name of your false ideals. You must desist.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Leave. Now.
That goes against my prime directive. I cannot...
It is upon this sacred land where Mother has set us free from hate, sin, and suffering. We placed our trust in her.
Lohitanga Iron Mine 1 Research Outpost. Research Team LIV-0-125. Mining Supervisor Ralph Burke. We found an abandoned iron mine in SA-05. It belonged to India's iron mining mission, Lohitanga. We are impressed that even though the place was built with minimum cost during the first Mars exploration era, it's still fully functional. Lohitanga's habitable mines were thought to house the mining crews as well as the equipment for the mines, but we find the designated living space excessively limited.
And she named us her children.
This must be a recorded message. They are not responding to my words. That answers one question, at least.
Everything on Mars belongs to Carmine. Through our devotion to her, we are provided for.
Ooh.
Unlike your planet, which you have enslaved.
Enslaved?
Your own technology has made you its slave. You reject a natural existence, and so you tighten your own chain.
Puzzling. They claim to be against technology, and yet they use technology to force their message upon me. The children of Carmine might not be what they say they are. Although something's clear. They don't want me to terraform this planet.
We, Carmine's children, chose to live in harmony with our mother. And we will destroy anyone who causes harm to this planet.
Could this be another test? From ISA, or the techies, or...
Defy Carmine, and find death.
That floodplain really boned
Last
me,
time,
huh?
after the children of Carmine threatened me, the colonies were unexpectedly attacked. Should I take some precautions this time? Should I improve my assault drones? Though ISA may see that as an act of defiance. And maybe that's precisely what they want. I'm in a difficult position here. I do well to think this through. Elia's suggestion to reuse plans from the Lohitanga iron mines is an interesting idea. Another message from the children of Carmine. But what do they want? Who are they? Fanatics. Terraforming has always been a controversial process, especially for the eco-friendly groups. Did our work on Mars trigger a radical response?
Amy, this is Houston. Do you read? Over.
Loud and clear, Lieutenant. Is everything okay?
You tell me. We detected unauthorized communications coming from your satellite. What's your report?
The children of Carmine sent a second message.
Is that so?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Funny. We couldn't find a trace of either message in the communications logs.
I have determined that these messages were pre-recorded.
It's hard to support this children of whatever hypothesis without evidence. Unless you found any.
No, Lieutenant. However, the message indicated that someone was watching our mission closely. That means that they could be nearby. Perhaps unlocking nearby sectors would help.
Absolutely not. You have a mission to carry out. Not another word about this, Amy. Or I'll have to report your insubordination to the board.
But if I can prove that the children of Carmine are real, then that would explain the mission anomalies.
Enough. There's no such thing as the children of Carmine. I'm very surprised that you're so easily influenced by the techies. You do remember that they want to claim Mars for themselves. You have a mission to complete. And ISA has provided you with everything you need to reach that goal. Am I understood, Amy?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Continue your work and report any deviation immediately. Houston out.
Congratulations. The planet's temperature has reached 0 Celsius and the level of oxygen is at least 1 millibar. The conditions are ripe for stage 4. Allow the presence of more sophisticated life forms by increasing O2 to 120 millibars. Well, unfortunately, I managed to sync my own Hyperloop line.
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Do you copy?
I copy, Houston.
I need you to confirm that oxygen levels are above 1 millibar.
Confirmed, Lieutenant.
Then we've reached the ecopoiesis phase. Terraforming stage 3 completion is confirmed.
Roger.
It's time to introduce life forms that can convert CO2 into oxygen.
Am I a go to convert all the CO2 in the atmosphere?
That is correct. We're aiming for an oxygen-rich atmosphere. You must slowly introduce plants into the planet, and have the plants grow and convert the CO2 into O2. Biodomes will help boost oxygen levels, and make sure you're spreading the organisms across the entire planet. We'll be following your progress closely. Houston out.
Ooh, shit. These guys got flood zoned hard. This is gonna be rough. I'm gonna lose a lot in the process. I need to get to these new mines.
The research team has found that the iron mines were highly productive during their short operation time. However, the facilities were not designed to last. High efficiency at reduced cost, but also low durability. I would call that a brilliant strategy, especially in light of the mission being abandoned shortly after. By studying their work, we may find a way to lower our building costs without sacrificing quality. Talia believes there may be other Lohitanga facilities in this sector. She wants to incorporate useful findings into our work. However, this is not part of my directive. What should I do? Yes, I should look for them. Who knows what else we may discover?
That hyperloop.
His story checks out. The records show that the leader of the Eastern Coalition is in fact Neon Zen. 55 years old, Taiwanese, one of the richest businessmen in Asia, and only recently appointed the leader of the operational committee. Founded his own company at 23 years old, and went on to become president of the Maid-Sai Group. They are the biggest manufacturer of 3D printed components in the East. They are the biggest manufacturer of 3D printed components in the East. If that was truly him, I need to be careful. He is as smart as he is ambitious.
Connect these two sides together so we can finally start building our new mining program. Oh, it's cyanitizing this bacteria. Oh, wow. Never mind. We need to unbuild this.
What could the techies want from me? They are Oxy UN's rivals. Should I trust him? For the time being, I will let him think I trust him. Perhaps it will help me figure out what is truly happening on Mars. Could people against our mission be here on this planet, with us? Living within the colonies? Or maybe even hidden out there on Mars? Or maybe the whole thing has been implanted into my brain, or imagined by it. Whatever this is, it's confusing, even for me.
Okay, we've got liquid water. We need to up those O2s. Pressure. Let's have more landing sites prepared. Have to do that in the future. Okay, new Hyperloop. perfection. Iron, carbon, aluminum, carbon, carbon. Okay, silicon and iron. It's probably gonna be parts. Glass. Carbon and iron means steel. Chemicals. Water from down there. Food factory. Polymers will need to be produced locally as well. Oh, finally happened. Got me. They looped on me. How could I predict their devious plans? Guess drone hives are like self-defensive? Maybe? Seems like they just cleaned up on those guys real easily.
The colonies are being attacked again. The enemy drones. They have returned. I need to focus. What should my priority be? I need to protect the colonies. There is no time to lose. Once I fend off their attack, I will focus on finding their base. I must go into battle. But what strategy should I follow? I need to assess the enemy force. Once I figure out the size of their army and their resource supply chains, I can strike back and end this. What should I do to end this? I should locate a weak spot and take them out properly. The damage to the colony seems to be severe. I must decide what to do.
Literally nothing.
Amy? Amy? Can you hear me? This is Sona.
I copy, Sana. It is unusual to hear from you. What happened?
My mum. She was trying to protect the colonies. She was ambushed and they killed her.
Who?
The children of Carmine did this. We have to avenge her death.
ISA will not authorize it.
I don't care what ISA thinks. We've been attacked more than once. My mother died. How much longer are we letting this go on? You've got to go after the children of Carmine and make them pay.
I have been ordered not to.
They killed her. I thought you were friends.
I am sorry, Sana. I understand your frustration. But Elia would not have defied ISA's orders for vengeance. And you should not either.
Stop, just stop. We both know that's not true.
Your adrenaline levels are spiking. I advise you to get some rest and reconsider.
Your job is to guarantee our safety, isn't it? Well, none of us are safe here while the children of Carmine live. Look, you can tell ISA that I forced you to do it, okay?
I cannot attack without cause.
Fine. How about you take a little look for their base, huh? You don't even have to do anything. Let's just find them. I know the codes. I'll unlock the zone for you. Okay? Please, Amy.
We will need a new colony soon. keep the expansion going. Fire bin. Throw down a worker hub and a steel factory. You know, just basic stuff. Aluminum with steel and aluminum. Carbon. There is a lot of iron around here. Not that I'm complaining. Just gonna need to take advantage of it. I'm also gonna have to build another Hyperloop end because the current Hyperloop end on this side of the planet is gonna get flooded sooner rather than later, with sooner being pretty soon. I can't believe you're still alive out in the ocean. Congratulations, you're a survivor. Still approaching capacity. Gonna want a worker hub out here too. There's one. drone hive out here yet? Maybe it hasn't been built. That's not so good for me. Oh, it really is taking a while to get over here and get all these pieces built. I wonder what's slowing it down so much compared to other normal. And I guess the parts are going quite a distance to get to where they need to go. As the temperature increases, we're going to get runaway greenhouse gas emissions, unfortunately. That's just how it goes. One vast power grid is still connected. I mean, it says I've got thousands of steel, but thousands of steel worth of work is not being done. Ah, the city is finally done. Now we can hold almost twice as many people, and almost no one lives here. Special project complete. Unlock Sector 10. Well, I think the last thing we'll do tonight is just get in there and kill them. Kind of scary sounding, but get our drone air force ready to go at staging grounds. Gonna have to leave something behind to defend with. It's already on its way. Okay. Well, I feel like I should have watched this in slow motion. But yeah, we're gonna clean up on them pretty easily. They are super dead. I need you guys to redistribute yourselves. I don't really know how to do that.
That will send a message that the colony should be left alone. I hope this means that the hostile force is completely destroyed. But I cannot be sure of that.
Amy, did you finish them off?
I am picking up some activity in Sector SA7. It appears some drones escaped. They seem to have a third base in that area.
Then get rid of them! End them, and we'll finally be safe, and my mother will be avenged!
Sana, you are extremely agitated. There are trained psychologists in your colony.
Like your
Some
mom.
of them even knew your mother. I suggest you talk to them and get help.
I don't need help. I need you to protect us like you're supposed to!
I will not put more colonists at risk to pursue them. Your mother protected human life above all else. I will honor her memory.
But I don't know what else to do. ISA won't protect us. They'll leave us to die if it means protecting their mining contracts. We can't give up like this. I've got to think of something. An alternative to ISA's plan. Maybe an evacuation plan, or some other defensive system. I'll work on it, because no one else is going to help us.
So... Okay. feel like that's a good place to stop for now. Got a lot done, but there's a lot more planning to do. Obviously, there's not a lot getting done on this regard. What would be nice? That alternate ending to the Hyperloop. Have the drones chosen to redistribute themselves? Kind of. Not in a way that's good. Thing's still not built, huh? Crazy. Crazy talk, they said. The other thing to do would be make sure all these places still locally get work. We'll find out what Lieutenant Calderon does. On the next episode. Thank you for joining me.